call. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey, it could be danger up in this club. When we get started and we ain't...
Look at your screen. Look at your screen. Oh, I'm freaking out. Oh my God. I'm so happy right now. Hey guys, welcome back. Bomb here. Do you see what is on your screen? The new Sun and Moon set is going to be amazing. There is not only a Secret Rare Ultra Ball on your screen, but it's a full art Secret Rare Ultra Ball. We're getting full art item cards, and they're reprinting a Secret Rare. Guys, I woke up to this, and I'm actually I'm shaking. You guys don't know if. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. Secret Rare Ultra Ball. Let's go Amazon. Sure. I like shopping on Amazon. All right, look how much these pieces of garbage cost. Let's see if I can. There's no price here. Hold on. Actually, you know what? There's actually. Hold on. Let me. Secret Rare. Alright, dude. I also misspelled rare. Ultra Ball TCG player. Alright, guys. I've been trying to pull one of these babies for literally about a year now. Every time I find a Plasma Freeze pack, whether it's in a tin, it's in a blister, like a 3-pack thing, I would always buy it. Because look how much this costs. $135 is like a moderately played price. Look at these prices. Near mint is almost $200. I've wanted one of these for so long. But now, I don't have to get them anymore. Unless I do want one just for collector's edition, but like, oh my God, this exists. I am so excited. I am gonna get so many Sun and Moon packs when they come out, and I'm gonna lose so much money, but I don't care. I'm gonna have so many codes for you guys whenever the set comes out. I think it comes out in February. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, so there's a couple cool things about today. I'm gonna be pretty much looking over the set because this is the leaked Sun and Moon expansion. But there's also one more thing I want to discuss before we get into it, and that is these cards right here. Oh, okay, all right. I don't know why this happens to me all the time. My computer does this all the time. Like, it just scrolls on its own. Look at this. These are, first of all, there's an Umbreon GX, which is cool. But there's a new type of rarity. This is called a hyper rare. I guess they're like prismatic, all silver. Similar to like the silver Dialga EX from Phantom Forces, I guess. This is a new type of rare though. Apparently it's called a hyper rare. So we don't know what it's called in English because secret rare is actually ultra rare in Japan. But I'm assuming it's gonna stay hyper rare because we got rares, ultra rares, secret rares, and holo rares. I don't think holo rares are as rare as secret rares, but okay. Alright, I've calmed down a little bit. Guys, I'm so happy. I am ridiculously happy to see that another Secret Rare Ultra Ball is around in my lifetime in the TCG. I'm finally gonna have Secret Rare Ultra Balls. The only thing I need right now is one more Secret Rare Trainer Mail and 2 more Secret Rare VS Seekers, and I'll have completely golden out decks. So if you guys ever want to trade for those, hit me up. But anyways, back to this. Okay, so not all the cards are out yet. I guess I will do another one of these videos whenever all the cards are out, but I kind of want to go over some things that are out right now. This is apparently Serena. It's got an ability, 140 HP for a grass type, not too bad. Double colors and a grass energy for an attack. The attack does heals 20 damage, removes status conditions from this Pokemon. I guess that's interesting. 80 damage is not that bad. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card. I could see that being really deadly. Oh my God, this card is going to be spectacular with Forest of Giants Plants. Complete disruption. De-evolution spray plus this attack non-stop, and then you chip away at your opponent with this card. Oh my, this card is ridiculous. This card is ridiculous. This is broken. What? What? So you get Force of Giant Plants, you play a 4/4 line of these, and you play hammers. And then like your opponent literally can't do anything. This is a deck I'm going to try out, like play a little bit and then never play again because I'm going to feel like a scumbag playing it. Because you just de-evolution spray, you play it again because Force of Giant Plant lets you keep evolving, and then you just destroy your opponent's whole hand. If it's like late in the game, you get some hammers out, you just keep pressing hammers until like they have no energies on the field. Now they're just stuck with one Pokemon with no hammers and no way to play. They have to top deck via Seekers or Sycamores or any other draw support that might be introduced, and stuff like that. They literally have to rely the whole game on top decking. You play your de-evolution sprays, your Puzzle of Times, and you're set. This is a monster. This card is, why is the first card I see the most busted card ever? That's ridiculous. Arcanine. I like the way these cards look. Look at the art on that Arcanine. That is really pretty. I have to remember that it doesn't capture my full screen. The art in this card is really nice. Let me make sure that you guys can actually see all this. They're so nice. 140 HP is not even that bad. Searing Flame, your opponent's active Pokemon is now Burn. I believe Burn is like, I don't remember how Burn works. Someone let me know in the comments down below. Firestorm, 3 fire energies, 190 damage. Discard 3 fire energies with cards attached to this Pokemon. That's interesting, I guess. 190 is not bad. Lapras GX, I know a boy named Asteroid who's really gonna like this card. I like the way GX looks. I don't think it's a good card though. 190 HP is not bad for a basic. 230 HP with a Fighting Fury belt. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Blizzard Burn's actually not bad. 3 water energies for 160 damage. You combine that with some sort of attack increase. First of all, with the Fighting Fury belt, you're doing mad damage. And then you just switch between, you get a Manaphy out and you just switch between 2 Laprases. You just keep doing 170 damage every turn with your massive HP Pokemon. That could actually be really useful. Collect is draw 3 cards. Not bad for a beginning of the game attack. His GX attack is Ice Beam. 100 damage, your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. So if you get stuck, I guess, this card's not bad actually. I might build a deck with this. I actually like this card. Because Blizzard Burn is not a bad attack. With a Fighting Fury belt, you're doing 170 damage. You have access to Manaphy, which gives all your water Pokemon free retreat if they have an energy attached to them. There's other support options for water type cards. You can just tech this in with Regice, or you can tech Regice in on this stuff, Glaceon. Although I don't think you need to do much with Lapras. You just play a bunch of max elixirs, and that's it really. It's a basic. That's really cool. Alright, we got a Zubat, Golbat. Okay, there's a Crobat card. Interesting. We finally have a Crobat again. Triple Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. Does it have a free retreat cost? Oh yeah, it does have a free retreat cost. 130 HP. That's nice. We have a Crobat Break too, so I guess that can finally see some play. Surprise attack, 60 damage. If the Pokemon is on your bench, it became your active Pokemon this turn. This attack also does 60 damage. It could be cool and expanded because of the what's it called? The one that reduces colorless energy cost for your Psychic Pokemon. Because you're just essentially you play Golbat, Crobat, you always do that damage with Golbat, and like say you play the other Crobat, and then you play this one, and you play 2 of these, and then 2 of the other Crobat, and then you just switch between these 2 Crobats, so you're always doing 120 damage for only a DCE. That's not too bad. Espeon GX, this is cool. What does it look like? I like the way this card looks. It has 200 HP. It evolves from an Eevee, that's why. Side Beam, this defending Pokemon is Zuckerby. So guaranteed confuse for 30 damage for only 1 energy cost. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't think it warrants playing, but it's not bad. Psychic, 60 damage attack does 30 more damage for each energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Whoa, really? That's cool. That can stack up if your opponent's playing Yveltal. You play a lot of energies. Like say they play 4 energies. It's 120. It's 180 damage. With your 60. So you get that's not bad. I don't know if it's good though. I don't know if it's worth playing yet. Division GX. Place 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. That's kind of nice. That could actually be really good in like a deck that relies a lot on damaging the field. This would actually be a really cool tech for the Mega Mewtwo matchup for Yveltal players. Say you play like a lot of Fright Knights and stuff like that. You tech in one of these, you play the GX attack, you do 10 damage counters to things that are already weakened because of your Fright Knights, and Psychic actually will OHKO things like Mega Mewtwo because they usually have to stack up on energies and you're already hitting for weakness. So this could be really interesting, really cool tech card. Plus Eevee's already really good anyways. Marini. I want to see the Marini card. Toxapex. Look at that. Toxapex is such a cool Pokemon. 110 HP is not bad. The retreat cost is what? 3? That's such a big retreat cost. As long as this Pokemon is in play, whenever your opponent's active Pokemon retreats, then this new Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, so consistent poison damage. Venoshock, if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, attack does 50 more damage. So you're doing 100 damage for double colorless, and that seems to be a theme. The attack cost of a double colorless plus 1 energy. That's really nice. That's gonna make the game a lot more aggressive and easier to handle. Ooh, we have a Cosmog card. Look at the cute little Cosmog. Collect dust. You can draw a card. I guess it's for the Lunala Solgaleo. And then we have Cosmoem. It's Cosmoem. That's how you say it. It's got teleport, so you can switch. What is this? Alolan Meowth. Oh, we don't see Alolan Persian yet. All right, whatever. That's cool. Crocodile. 150 HP. Not too bad. Not too bad. Assurance. 20 damage. Attack to 20 damage plus 20 more damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Whatever. 120 damage for doing damage. Discard all tool cards attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's whatever, I guess. Alolan Dug Trio. As long as this Pokemon is in play, the Fang Pokemon retreat cost is +1 more. So it's like Trevenant. Not Trevenant. I can't remember the card. There is a card that does that though. I don't remember what it is. I know there's also a stadium that does that. The Team Aqua Stadium. Dig Under. Attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack damage isn't affected by weight. Oh, okay, alright, interesting. Solgaleo GX. 250 HP. Stage 2 evolution Pokemon. So it's only a little bit more HP than a Mega Pokemon, which is interesting. Because it's like a Mega, but it's a 3-stage evolution. So I can get behind it. I know this card's like the better of the two. Yeah. It's got a retreat cost of 3, so it's kind of heavy. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So actually, its retreat cost doesn't matter because it has free retreat with any Pokemon. That's ridiculous. That's a really cool. That's just a cool ability to have in decks, in any deck. Sunsteel Strike, 230 damage, discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. 2 metals and a colorless. It's gonna be really, really good and expanded with Bronzong. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good. You just put 2 Solgaleos, you set up 2 Solgaleos with Bronzongs, and you just proceed to literally OHKO everything. Because if 250 is going to be the maximum, then in expanded you just attach a freaking muscle band to this thing and proceed to literally OHKO everything, including Wailords if they don't have a belt attached. That's ridiculous. Soul Burst GX. It only has 1 attack. Okay. Search your deck for up to 5 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. So whatever. Like if you can't set up fast enough with your Bronzongs, you set up with a Soul Burst. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's broken. It's expanded, that is. I'm definitely going to run that deck and expand it. Just watch me. Remind me, guys, like everything that I talk about right now, remind me to do it later whenever this set comes out. I love Rimbombi, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. I used Rimbombi in my playthrough. It's so awesome. You can use this ability once per turn, heal 20 damage from your Pokemon. Okay, it's a lame card, though. What is this? Kangaskhan? Whoa, that Kangaskhan art is powerful. That is powerful art. Crosscut, 30 damage. Pokemon active Pokemon is evolved Pokemon, add 30 more damage. So it can do 60 for 1. That's kind of nice. Hurricane Punch, 50 damage. Why does it always get like an attack like this? Whatever, moving on. Herdier, no Stoutland? Oh, this is Scoutland. Never mind. Ferocious Bellow. What does it look like? Why is it like a huge card? Whatever. 50 damage during your opponent's next turn. Any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 50. That's kind of cool. Hard Punch, 120, whatever. Young Goose. We Young Goosing out here. Ooh, that's a really cool card. And then we got Gumshoes EX. Evolves from Donald Trump. Very funny. How's it look? I wish it was bigger. 210 HP. Retreat cost of 2. Not too bad. Once during your turn, you may have your opponents reveal his or her hand. Okay. Flying Headbutt does 100 damage. Gum Chance GX. 10 damage. Attack does 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, I don't like this card. It's okay, I guess. Okay, we got Crushing Hammer. Looking kind of nice. Timer Ball. Flip 2 coins for each head. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Reveal and put it into your hand. Alright, so completely lame. Trainer. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of your... Oh, Repel. Oh, that's cool. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. I can see that being a tech in some decks. Rotom Pokedex. Alright. Count your remaining prize cards and shuffle them into your hand. Draw the same amount of cards and place them face down as your new Pokemon. Oh, shuffle them into your deck. So, you're essentially replacing your prize cards. I could see some combos with what's it called? With the greedy die. Cause say it's like late in the game, all right, and like you haven't like you know you have greedy die in your deck, and like your deck's pretty thinned out, and you just want to put them in your prize zone. You could play Rotom decks a couple of times to try to get that combo to work. I guess, I don't know. Experience share reprint, pretty cool. Ilma, where's Ilma? Oh, there he is, all the way over here. What are all these other cards? Lily. Oh shit. Ilma. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then each player flips a coin. If heads, that player draws 6 cards. If tails, they draw 3 cards. That's kind of lame. I guess that like if you want to like attempt to disrupt your opponent, you could play that. Professor Kukui, my boy. Draw 2 cards. During this turn, your opponent's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. What? So you're drawing plus playing Giovanni's Scheme as a supporter? What's the point of Giovanni's Scheme then? So Giovanni's Scheme is now just worthless because Kukui's better. That's crazy. Giovanni's Scheme only works on active Pokemon too, right? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Giovanni Scheme. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot that has the ability to draw too. Never mind, I forgot about that. Okay, well, regardless, it's still worthless if you want to use it for the attack damage. Oh, they reprinted DCE. Oh, it looks kind of nice. I like it. Oh, there's full art. Full art Ilma. It's such a lame card, but like he's such a pretty boy. I actually like him a lot. Oh, I guess this is the hyper rare. That's cool. I might give this to Asteroid. I don't know. Maybe Asteroid might get a gift from me. I like Asteroid. He's a good guy. So we have hyper rare Espeon GX. We have a hyper rare Solgaleo GX. That looks so dope. I want this. I want like 7 of these. A hyper rare Gumshoes. Look at the way he's just like, I have become the president. My final form. That art is too funny. Look at his little mouth and his eye. Oh, it's so funny. Oh man. Oh wait a minute. Is that? Wait, so it's not the hyper. Oh, see, these are just like the ultra rare versions. That's so weird. Because this is the hyper rare. This is the, unless there's only like, I guess these are the only ones that are like this. Okay, cool. So those are just like full arts of the full arts. I guess because there's no half art GX cards. Those are like kind of like the full art versions. There's the Ultra Ball. Oh my, I'm gonna freak out again if I keep looking at that. Whoa! I don't even care if Rotom Dex is a bad card. That's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. That's dope. All right, so there's more. Collection Moon. All right, so the second collection. Pinsir is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Sky Throw, flip a coin of heads, return your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it to your opponent's hand. And Guillotine does 50 damage. Alright, let me tell you about how useful Guillotine is. We got our boy Charjabug. Fomantis. Oh, I actually really like Lurantis GX. 210 HP. It's a grass type, which means it's force of giant plants. Let's see. Flower Supply, 40 damage. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So, it's essentially Volcanion. But it's any basic energy cards to any Pokemon you want in any way you like. So it can be 2 to 1 Pokemon. So this is a really, really good card. You can actually charge up your own Florantis. 120 damage, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. 2 shots, it's powerful 2 shots, plus you're healing yourself. I can see this with like things like Max Potion and stuff like that. Chlorosize GX, 50 damage. This attack does 150 damage times the number of grass energies attached to this Pokemon. Yo, I can see some epic Lurantis decks happening. Because you Flower Supply for your own Lurantis, and then whenever you need to OHKO something, boom. You just stack up 1 Lurantis with 4 energies, maybe 5, so that you hit that 250 damage, and then you just OHKO something. Pretty much easy. Retreat cost is 2, which is fine, I guess. If you keep charging up your Pokemon with 2 energies, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, I could see this being like a really offensive grass deck. I like it. Shiinotic, 100 HP. You can use this ability once during your turn. Search your deck for a grass Pokemon, show it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. Okay. Alright, I can see that being a thing. If you don't want to use like Ultra Ball and Level Ball every turn, you could actually just stack up with this, a bunch of these Pokemon with this, or that Pokemon all the way to the top, Serena. So this is actually really cool card that you can just tech into any grass tech. I can see people just playing 2 of these. Wavering Spore, 30 damage. The defending Pokemon is now asleep. And okay, a free sleep attack for only 2 energies. I can see this deck. Grass is about to be stupid strong. Grass is about to literally take over the meta. Bruxish, we got it. So Fire's gonna be big again, which means Volcanion's gonna keep being big. Bruxish, Vivid Charge. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. Psychic Fang, 90 damage attack isn't affected by effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so this hits past Glaceon, I guess, if that means anything. Vikavolt! Vikavolt I heard is really cool. 150 HP electric type Pokemon. If Charjabug was a grass type, that'd make it useful. I mean, not Charjabug, we don't know yet, actually. I mean, Charjabug right here is a grass. Wait a minute. Doesn't it have to be a grass type? I don't know if Charjabug... Oh, wait a minute, no, Charjabug's an electric type because it's right there. Never mind. So I guess it's like a 2-turn evolution with the Forest, because you can evolve Grubbin to Charjabug right away, and then next turn you can evolve to Vikavolt. Dope. Strong Charge. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for Grass Energy and Lightning Energy and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. So it's like a better Magnezone. Because Magnezone relies on them being in the hand, while it's way easier for you to get get cards back into the deck than it is to get cards back into your hand. It's debatable. You have Fisherman and Energy Retrieval, but you have Super Rod plus Rock Scuds, which is interesting. Electro Cannon, 150 damage, discard 3 energies. So this is just a really cool way to charge up your Pokemon like Lurantis, because you can get Grass Energy and Lightning Energy, but you don't actually have to get that Lightning Energy because your deck is Private Knowledge. So you could just get like 1 Grass Energy attachment. You could combine this with Lurantis, and boom, you have like 3 energies per turn on a Pokemon. So like this for the deck, that with the discard pile. I definitely see myself playing with a deck like this. Alright, I like it. Alolan Grimer. I mean, I like how it's pink, even though it's like a psychic card. Alolan Muck. Psychic, 120 HP. Exotic ability. As long as this Pokemon is in play, each player's basic Pokemon play in their hand in the discard pile has no abilities. Alright, so it's like an interesting Garbodor, but only works with basics, so it doesn't start Greninja. Crunch, 90 damage, flip a coin of heads, discard 1 energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Alright, I mean, Crunch is not bad, it does 90 damage. I don't think I'd play this card though. I'd probably still play Silent Lab or Greninja, or I mean Garbodor over this card. Lunala GX. This card is, look at this card shine. It's so pretty. 250 HP. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a Psychic Energy card from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. Okay, so it's like free Psychic moving around. I guess you can tech this into like a Mewtwo deck, I guess. I know it's 3-stage evolution, so it's kind of hard to pull that off. So that could be interesting. What other decks out there play with Psychic Energies? I guess you could just create one. I guess you could play your own Lunala deck, I guess. 4 Psychic Energies, 120 damage. Defending Pokemon can't be healed during your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, that's lame. You're only doing 120 damage for 4 energy? I understand that you can move them around, but that's kind of lame. And they can't heal. Unless healing becomes a big thing, it's like, whatever. Lunar Fall GX. Knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. So, that's really good. Don't get me wrong. You can knock out any Pokemon in the game. It's interesting because your output is very low. But, like, a free knockout for, like, a 3-stage evolution that's weak to itself. Oh, wait a minute, it's weak to darkness. Never mind, it's weak to dark. That's interesting. Resist fighting. That's actually very interesting for a psychic type card. Excuse me. I guess, like with Lunala, you can play any deck that doesn't require any specific type of energy, and just Max Elixir, Mega Turbo if you're playing Megas, and just move all that shit around. So I guess there's that benefit. You could play Smeargle to go with it, but I don't know. I don't really see it being that terribly useful. I think Solgaleo outclasses it by a lot. We got Gigalith. 160 HP is not even bad. Rock Cannon. This attack, 50 times you may discard any number of fighting energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack is 50 damage on the number of cards you discard. Okay, I could see that being very good. Although the fact that it's a 3-stage evolution, and we don't have Karina anymore, and there's no really good way to accelerate energy. I guess there's Carbink. So like you just set up this thing in the back, and then you just like Oko things, and you go back to Carbink and continue setting it up in the back. It seems kind of slow though. Rock Tomb, 120 damage. It doesn't affect by resistance, whatever. Alolan Eradicate. Dark Design. Search your deck for a number of cards up to the number of Pokemon on your bench and add them to your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. What? Hold on. Search your deck for a number of cards up to the number of Pokemon on your bench and add them to your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards for only a double colorless. It's literally like the perfect setup card. So like cards like Raichu Bat can just tech this in. Cards like Vespiquen can tech this in. Anything that plays DCE can just tech this in. Endeavor, 60 damage, does flip 2 coins, attack does 30 more damage, reach heads, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like, it's a DCE, and then you can just, I mean, I don't know if it's good because, like, why attack with this when you can just continue doing the normal thing that you do, which is just drawing non-stop. But I can see that being a tech-in for all sorts of decks, like what's it called? Rayquaza could be something that you could do this with. But you're losing an attachment for the turn. But like, you can literally set up anything that has a lot of bench space. Like, you can literally get 8 cards with a freaking deck that plays Skyfield. That's ridiculous. That's really cool, and it looks cool too. I like the design of the card. Umbreon GX, 200 HP. Look how that's a really pretty card. Straff, 30 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Shadow Bullet for dark and a double colorless. 90 damage. The attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, I guess that's interesting. It reminds me a lot of Darkrai from Expanded. Nightcry, discard 2 energy cards attached to your opponent's Pokemon in play. Okay, alright, this card's lame. We're moving on. I can see it having some play, but like nothing too great. Sharpedo's looking kind of nice. Rough Skin, if your opponent's active Pokemon, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon is damaged by opponent's Pokemon attack, place 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. Alright, nice Rough Skin. Aqua Impact, 60 damage. Attack does 60 damage plus 20 more damage times the number of energy on the defending Pokemon's retreat cost. Alright, that's kind of lame. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get too much play. Dragonite, Dragon Wave, 130 damage. Discard a grass energy and a lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. Giant Tail, 200 damage. Flip a coin of hails. Attack does nothing. Why you always got to do this to me, game? I like Dragonite. You always got to do some bullshit with an attack, though. Tauros GX, I guess just because it's a ride Pokemon, they gave it a GX. 180 HP, basic Pokemon, it's just like regular EX. 20 damage, attack does 20 more damage plus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That could be interesting. Horn attack does 60 damage for a DCE. All of his attacks are a DCE energy cost, which is really cool. Mad Bull, this attack does 30 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. Alright. Okay, so like if you want to get weakened and do a lot of damage back, I guess you can play Tauros. Oranguru. Look at this purple monkey. Purple monkey. Oh, look at that. Look at his forest. That's kind of nice. You can use this ability once during your turn. Draw cards from your deck until you have 3 cards in your hand. So it's like Octillery. 60 damage. Attack is 60 damage plus 20 damage times the number of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's like an Octillery that can actually attack. I mean, Octillery gets you 5, which is better. It does its job better. Energy retrieval is looking kind of nice. And big Malasada. Look at that, man. That looks kind of tasty. Heal 20 damage and 1 special condition from your active Pokemon. Alright, it's bad. Nest Ball. I heard a lot of good things from this card, actually. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your bench. So it's just like, okay, alright. So it's like addition to Ultra Ball and like a way to mess around with Level Ball. You can't use it for Hoop or anything, but you can put Pokemon directly onto your bench, which is kind of nice. We got a Switch. I like the way Switch looks, actually. That's kind of cool. Poison Barb. It's a tool card. When the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon is damaged by an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. That's interesting. I guess if there's poison combos out there. Team Skull Grunts. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. You may discard 2 energy cards you find there. Oh, that's nice because you can actually discard special energy cards, and it says you may, so you actually don't even have to. I can see some combos going off with that. You can look at your opponent's hand, you can play off their hand, you can force them to discard, or you can force them to keep it in their hand based on like the kind of deck they're playing. So like if you're playing a Volcanion deck, you want to keep it in their hand. That's really cool. Lily, oh my god, my girl. I love Lily. I love her so much. Look how angry she is though. Girl, smile. Like, be happy. I don't know. Are you just mad they put you on a card? Come on. Draw cards from your deck until you have 6 cards in your hand. If you use this card on your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. That's interesting. I could definitely see that being a thing people tech in, maybe 1 or 2 of them. Maybe over an N, I don't know. Rainbow Energy is back, looks interesting. We got the full art Lurantis GX, which I'm very happy about. I really like Lurantis. And we got the full art Lunala, who's looking kind of pretty. I like Solgaleo's look more. Even though I like Lunala competitively and like for video game wise and looks wise, I like it more. I do like Solgaleo more in the TCG. Tauros his main is going Super Saiyan. Oh my lord. Oh, we got a full art Team Skullgrunt. Oh, okay. I want this card. Look at this awesome card. This card is dope as shit though. I want that card. Holy crap. And we got full art Lily. Oh, look at her. You gotta smile, babe. Come on. You are looking cute though. You are looking super cute. Oh, we got the hyper rare of Lunala. The hyper rare of. Do we not have a hyper rare of the March of Lunala? I mean, not Lunala. I meant to say Lurantis, but we have a hyper rare thing. What's this? Oh, we got a secret rare Switch. Oh, that's cool. I usually don't play Switch, but that's cool. And there's a secret rare Psychic Energy. That's dope. Is it because both Lunala and yeah, see this ultra rare there. Is it because both Lunala and Solgaleo are psychic types? I guess that's why. I wouldn't be surprised if they also have a steel one somewhere. 73, 72. Yeah, we're missing 71. There's a couple cards missing. I guess I'll continue to look at this when it gets updated, and I'll let you guys know. But we have the fire starter decks to go with right now. We got a good old Rowlet, everybody's favorite. We got Decidueye, Dartrix, which is cool. Leaf Blade, whatever. Decidueye. Its a GX is really nice looking. 240 HP, that's a lot more than I expected from a grass type, because you can evolve directly to it. Feather Arrow, you can use this power once during your turn. I don't know why it says this power. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and place 2 damage counters on it. Huh? What? Why are you a grass type that can do that? I can just like constantly do this? So like a Decidueye deck wouldn't even be bad because you play Forest, you get like 4 of these bitches out and then you just do 80 damage a turn. Razor Leaf does 90 damage, that's whatever. It's a grass and double colorless though, so I can see that being useful. Hollow Hunt GX. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. Alright, I can see this being played. The second attack this attack has more to be desired. The ability to put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand is just spectacular. There's nothing your opponent can do about it. They can shuffle it back into your deck using N, but they're still back in your deck. So you can put things like VS Seekers back into your deck and other important cards along the lines of that, depending on the deck you're playing. I can definitely see this being played with things like Ariados. Because you're a grass type, you can do a little bit more damage with your poisoning. And you can do, so like you can do, say that you have like best case scenario 4 Decidueyes. They have a lot of HP too, which is kind of ridiculous. I can also see this being played with things like Max Potion. Because you want, like, who cares if you can't attack when you're doing Feather Arrow every turn plus poison damage. So you're doing 80 damage because you have 4 Feather Arrows. Unless this ability means you can only play it. I don't know why it says this power. You can use this power once during your turn. I'm assuming you can play it separately, because that's how it's always been for things like Old Greninja, the one that can do the baby water shurikens. But anyways, you're doing 80 damage. You're doing 90 damage on top of that, which is what, like 170? You're doing that's a lot of damage. 170 damage, and then you combine that with poison, and the poison, when it goes to your opponent's turn, that's 180 damage. When it comes back to you, it's 190 damage. This deck is gonna be good. That Razor Leaf, and then you can combine it with things like Giovanni's Scheme, or I guess technically the new Professor Kukui, which will let you do a little bit more damage. In Expanded, you're doing it with Muscle Band, which is gonna equal 110, which is already enough to knock out Shaman. So you can like Lysander out of Shaman. You can put a bunch of damage on the bench, and then you could just knock that thing out with 110 damage from Razor Leaf. Why does it get why would you give it GX Pokemon Razor Leaf? Why would you give its baby version Leaf Blade and give this thing like the weaker attack? Oh, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I actually want to use that deck now. We got Litten. Everyone, I love Litten. I love the way Litten looks. This is my favorite. I don't know if you guys saw my recent Wi-Fi battle when I used a Banded Torracat, Choice Banded Torracat, put in the work, and then we got Incineroar the monster. I'm not a big fan of Incineroar. I really like Incineroar. It's just that like it's a shame because I really like the way Litten looks, but Incineroar is kind of like whatever to me. But it looks pretty dope. I love the way this card looks. 250 HP. Hustle Blow, 10 damage. Attack does 20 more damage for each fire energy that's on your bench. Yo, I mean, it's annoying because it's a 3-stage evolution, or a 2-stage evolution. I mean, So it's not exactly easy to come out. We don't have a forest of giant plants that can support it. But 20 more damage for each fire energy on your bench, that's not bad. I mean, there's better cards. Like there's what's it called? The break card, Xerneas Break, which relies on any energy on your field and is not 3 stages and is only a 1 prize attacker. Tiger Swing, 80 damage, flip 2 coins, attack that's 50 more damage for each head. So that's whatever. I don't like coin flip cards. Burn Slam GX, 200 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. I'm pretty sure with Burn, you're doing either 2 or 3 damage counters between turns. So you're pretty much knocking out anything that's not like a GX your size. Because with the Burn, when it passes their turn, you take like 30 damage. I think that's how that works. I think so. Anyways, this is my favorite. These are my favorites, so I want to see what's going on. Poplio looking pretty as usual. Brioni, little cute little girl Pokemon. And then we got Primarina. Once again, 3-stage evolution, so I don't really see it being played that much. I like its art. Bubble Beat, 10 damage. Like this 10 damage plus 20 damage times the amount of water energy attached to all of your Pokemon in play. So it's the same thing as like this, but it does water energy for all Pokemon in play. Okay. Ocean Sound, 120 damage, garden energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, it's a 4 energy attack. So I'm definitely going to try to build a deck with this just because I love this Pokemon. But the fact that you're doing 120 damage, so you're getting pretty much consistent 2 shots with Disruption. So you just keep combining Disruption and then you're like really set. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of grass out there. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of fire to counter the grass. And then we're just going to continue having that trio. Excuse me. Grand Echo. Heal all damage from each of your Pokemon. Yo, that's actually really cool. Like this, like you let your whole field get weakened and then boom. Then you don't have to play things like Rough Seas. You can play other stuff too. Alright, that's cool. I like it. Here's Morlul, the pre-evolution of Shiinotic, which we saw on the other deck. Torkoal is the pre-evolution of Arcanine, which we saw on the other deck. Torkoal has Drought now, so I'm surprised it's not better. Apparently we don't know attack cost. Bruxis we saw on the other deck. Makuhita. Interesting. Kangaskhan we already saw. Nestball we already saw. Potion, Rare Candy's back. Ooh, Rare Candy's looking kind of nice. Repel, we already saw that. Switch, Timer Ball, Ultra Ball, Double Colorless, and Fire. Are these like secret rare fire energies? No, they're not. They're just fire energies. Alright. So promos relating to this set, we have Togedemaru. Flip a coin of heads, prevent all damage under this Pokemon by attacks. Okay. Discharge or damage, discard all lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. Attack does 30 damage times the number of energy discard. Okay. I like that. It's like Pikachu EX, but without 50, you're doing 30. So Magnezone plus that could be a lot of fun. You could just get off some like big ass shots. The only thing is 30 damage is not that much. So like you have to discard a lot. So I don't know if it's worth playing. I guess if you want to get some solid 2 shots. But they have so low HP that they're gonna get knocked out anyways. Oh, this is a promo. This is gonna be a promo too. Everyone's gonna be playing this. That promo's looking kind of nice though. Look at that. It's nice and thick. We have a promo for this. There's so many promos of the good cards. Oh my god, Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu. Prepare to put 1 damage counter your opponent's active Pokemon. Astonish. All right, guys. I'm gonna refresh to see if there's anything I missed. Actually, that should be the video though. I'm very. There's so many good decks coming out of this new set. It's ridiculous how many good sets are coming out of this new set. All these brand new, really good grass decks. You have the starter EXs that people are going to play. I like a Lapras. I like the idea of having a Lapras deck. Tech Espeon GX. All these other Pokemon I'm not seeing. Of course, Solgaleo decks in different formats. Of course, I don't really seeing it be successful in Standard, to be honest. Because like it's going to be difficult to pull off. Same with Lunala. We got the Ultra Ball, so like everyone's gonna have a bunch of different Sun and Moon decks because like everybody wants that Ultra Ball. God damn. Oh yeah, Raichu's are ridiculous. I can see people messing around with Lurantis and Tauros. But yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. I've been recording this for 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Let me know what your favorite card is of the set. What kind of deck ideas you see with specific Pokemon. Like, let's get some discussion in the chat. I do like talking to you guys, especially right now with their brand new set coming. I am really excited about this nasty deck that's 100% going to happen. Oh man. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.